Hi, YouTube. This is your girl Muna. You already know we are back with another video. I'm not going to talk too much. We're going to get right into it.
Can you pull
Yes.
over? All right, pull over
Yes.
for me. Where are you calling me from? It seems like it's hot light outside. You got light.
I don't know why people decide to call Kendra G while they driving. If I'm driving and I know I want to get on Kendra G live, wouldn't the smart thing to do would to be to pull over first and then press live? We know she ain't got that many people on her live waiting to come up. I just don't see I don't see the point in that.
Arizona.
Arizona. Okay. Okay, getting out the car. Okay. I see
Yes,
you.
I don't want
All right, got that good light. Got that. Okay. Emmanuel, correct?
yes.
And you call me from Arizona. How old are you?
38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm a realtor and a personal assistant to the owner of the company.
A real
So he looks about 38. He said he's 38 years old. Y'all know I always give my age synopsis. I do a age check to see if you really look your age. And besides he has like the salt and pepper beard, even with the salt and pepper beard, he still looks 38. So kudos to him. A lot of times when I feel like age effect deal more with women. I feel like men could fluctuate from heavy to from skinny to big, and it don't change their age, how they look as far as like with they age. So if they're like heavy set and then they go skinny, they still most of the time look the same age. Women usually when they fluctuate weight and they go from big to skinny, skinny to big, it takes we take a drastic hit when it comes to how old we look. So if we get bigger, our age go up. If we get smaller, our age go down. I don't know why it's that way. But that's how it be.
What's her interpersonal assistant? Okay. Do you have any kids?
One son,
How old's your son?
5.
5. You ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
2001. No,
When the
no, no, no,
baby
no.
was what?
2021. 2021. Sorry.
When the baby was what?
No, he was like 1, 2, going on 3.
Why y'all
His
get
birthday.
why did you get divorced?
It was a bunch of like small problems. We couldn't agree on finances. We wasn't good. Like, well, I wasn't good with working with her.
Okay. Okay.
So people don't realize this. And I know like life be I know life be life and I know people not perfect, but this is even for myself. Like looking back and watching these videos, looking at some of these videos, and make you think like and make myself think like a lot of choices that I've made myself in life. I feel like I could have made a lot of better choices, a lot of better choices than what I made in my past. And I feel like these videos help me reflect on my own situation. But something like bringing a baby into the world, y'all didn't know that y'all had problems with finances before a baby came into play. I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
What do you believe in zodiac signs?
I'm an Aries.
An Aries. All right, so divorce. So we got Emmanuel, he's in Arizona, 38 Aries, a realtor and personal assistant to the owner. Dad to a 5-year-old, divorced, was once married. Let's do it. What kind of woman you looking for?
Um, just a fair, kind-hearted woman, I guess. It don't matter her religion, as long as she believe in like one God, I guess. Um, just somebody that got goals, that wants to do more out of life, that wants to be fair on all aspects of life.
Okay.
Travel, stuff like that.
Okay. Traveling is a dating requirement these days.
Traveling also deal with finances. So my thing is, Kendra, I feel like honestly, she need to come up with better questions. I feel like the questions that she asks, it really don't hit on the meat and potatoes like we need them to hit. Because if you just ask him, why did he get divorced? And he told you because they had problems with finances. My next question, instead of what type of woman you looking for, my next question would be, what have you done to work on your finances? Because my thing is, people don't realize that all you're gonna do when you meet the next person is meet the same soul in a different body. Meaning you're gonna meet a different person that got the same issues, uh um similar characteristics, the same problems as the last one is gonna reiterate itself in another human being. So my thing is, instead of asking him what type of woman he's looking for, he had it plain right there. You was just married. Why did you work on your finances? You got a divorce. How was getting into another relationship? Is that gonna make you stay? Because to me, what it looks like is that you're gonna get into the next relationship, and if you ain't work on your finances, that's gonna be a problem right all over again. So my thing is now, did you figure out solutions to working on your own finances? Because it start with self first, right? So I just feel like Kendra, she just don't be asking the right questions when it comes to the people that come on her show.
Yeah.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Um, like like little white lies. People that tell like small lies. If you lie about small stuff, you'll lie about big stuff. Like hiding things, or just not. I guess the opposite of what I would like. That's the deal breaker.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Should she look a certain way?
No, no, no.
Okay. You don't care how she look.
So you telling me all there is to get to know a human being, the only thing that's a deal breaker to you is little small white lies. And I'm sure whoever you dealt with, your ex-wife, you're probably throwing subs about her if that was the last person you was with. Whoever you was with last, or whatever you encountered multiple times in your past, that's what you're speaking on. So my thing is, it's so much to get to know about a human being. Why just small little white lies? And Kendra goes right ahead and go to the next question. That's because at the end of the day, it's all about a bag for her, and it's not about really linking people together. That's a mutual match that are actually compatible or in love. I feel like it's just about a bag. Because if you ask me, he don't look like he's upkeeping himself well enough. He has and don't get me wrong, if that's your choice of beard, the salt and pepper look. But I don't know. I personally feel like he doesn't look upkept.
Should she make a certain amount of money?
No, if she made a lot of money, that'd be cool. I can learn from her. I am humble enough to say that if she was doing, yeah, I can learn. Yeah, I'd be cool with a woman that made a lot of money, but no, she ain't gotta. No.
Okay, okay. Let's do the Kendra King.
But then he say he did real estate, which I feel like he's lying about. If I'm not mistaken, when he came on, he said he do real estate and something else. Real estate is a good coin. If I'm not mistaken, is a good coin. So to me, I feel like he's lying. I don't think he's a realtor. I don't think he works in real estate. And then he's talking about a woman could teach him. What about YouTube? You could learn everything off YouTube. It's so many ways you can learn. Chat GBT even will school you if you ask questions. It's just so many ways to learn. Why do a woman have to come into your life to teach you anything? And you're telling on yourself. Honestly, because if you just broke up with your ex-wife over finances, and you talking about if a girl got a bag and she comes to your life, she could teach you. That means you're not learning anything within your own while you're single. While you're single by yourself, you're not learning anything.
Cam. Okay. All right, Emmanuel. So do you want her to be in Arizona?
No, I'm from Chicago, so Chicago or Arizona.
So do you live in Arizona or you live in Chicago?
No, I live in Arizona, but I go back and forth, and like I like to travel. I like to go places and stuff. So I definitely love a Chicago girl.
Ooh, Chicago girls. You want to move to Arizona in that nice ass weather? Child, I feel like living in Chicago is like doing jail time. I did my winter time. I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
my winter time. I
You
am
gotta.
not doing, but Chicago, without the city of Chicago, there would be no success. I created this show while living in Chicago, hosting the morning show 5 years ago. And
Respectfully, Kendra, nobody cares. You know you talking bullshit. You digging in your eye. Nobody cares. And to be honest, I feel like I myself, I'm a good judge of character. I feel like he needs to work on himself. I'm not saying that we all need to work on ourselves, and we all could do better each and every day, even when we think we are at our best. But I don't feel like whatever he been through with that with his child's with his ex-wife, I don't feel like he learned from it. I don't feel like he healed from it. I don't feel like he reflected, or you get what I'm saying, dissected it, or even learned anything about finances. I just think he just waddle. He looks like the type that just is waddling away with life, and life is taking him wherever it wants to take him. I mean, I could be wrong, but like I said, I personally feel like myself, I'm a good judge of character. He could upkeep himself a bit more. He's not a fat guy, but he looks like he can drop a few pounds. Um like I said, he's not fat. And a lot of times when I myself, I'm a tall girl, so our weight spread. So when we're overweight, it still look like we're not as heavy as we are when we step on the scale, because the weight spreads out. But I feel like he's overweight, and he could lose a few pounds, right? And I feel like he needs to do more a bit more self-care. He got the shabby beard. It's just it's just not given. Then you got Kendra here digging in her eye, talking about this flop singles um dating app or whatever it is that she have. And I just feel like, to me, it just goes in one ear out the other, because I feel like she's not genuinely to bringing people together within to find love genuinely. I feel like it's all about a bag. So when I hear her talking, I just hear womp 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 womp.
I will always love Chicago, but it's
Yeah,
just
you gotta
being
walk
close.
backwards in the winter. You gotta walk backwards in the winter.
I'm not going in the winter. I do not go to Chicago. I did it eight. I did it like 8 years.
Right,
No,
right, for
I
real.
did my time. All right, back to you. So Chicago girl is your preference.
Yeah.
When was your last relationship?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. All right, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like a couple months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I want to get my teeth fixed, like all the way, like perfect teeth. I want to actually go to a doctor one day. uh, I don't let people finish their sentences all the time. I talk over them because I used to like do sales. I want to listen, like slow down instead of like talking over somebody. And probably the third one is like I want to be more successful and get money, get some real money. You know,
But he's a realtor. He do real estate though. Kendra, she don't question none of this. Stuff got to add up to me. You telling me certain things, it just has to add up. I'm gonna run the information back, and I'm gonna ask you about. Yeah, you said you did real estate, right? So how much money do you make? A substantial amount of money? Don't that bring in a good amount of income as far as doing real estate? These are questions she could be asking. That's how, like I go back to her just being all about a bag.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel you on
like
that.
I'm working 2 jobs, so
I feel you on that. Okay, you gotta hustle for you. And why would
yeah.
a woman be lucky to be with you?
Um, I got old school qualities. Like I don't mind changing tires and I don't mind getting my hands dirty. Um, I am trustworthy now. I made a lot of mistakes in my past, but now I could say I healed from all of that and make sure that I'm trying my best and putting forth real effort in relationships these days. I'm dependable as hell. Like people, all my people call me and be like, "Hey, can you do me this favor? Can you do Yeah, so that'll be a couple.
Okay, how many years were you married for?
Only a year.
Only a year. Is this the mother to your 5-year-old?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So y'all had the child, then y'all got married, then y'all got divorced.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh, all right. So you tried to do the right thing by marrying her, but you just couldn't do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was both sides. It wasn't just me saying no, I don't want to be married. She wouldn't have continued the marriage either.
Okay.
Yeah, even though
Well,
it's only 5 years ago, I was not mature all the way with the way I handled things neither.
I feel like people play around with marriage too much. Like this generation, they just don't care. Like marriage is like something they take marriage like just something you throw up in the air, and you get what I'm saying. Oh, let's do it. Let's see how it. No, those are things y'all supposed to figure out before getting married. Those are things y'all supposed to figure out before having a baby. Um, it just sounds like people just don't be taking their life seriously. Like even before for the most part having a baby, because a baby you can't take it back once you have it. You understand what I mean? Is like that's something real serious. I don't see how people can just be like y'all just blow with the wind prior to before pregnancy, prior to marriage. Everybody's just blowing with the wind, doing whatever, and then a baby come or you do something like get married. Now you guys are noticing all these things, and it's like it's kind of sad. Like the generation just don't. I'm not just gonna jump into something and just be like, oh, it was a year. We got married for a year. No, that's something that you're supposed to take to death do its part. You're supposed to take it seriously. It's just crazy to me.
I could have did better.
well, I will say, I mean, the 5-year-old child, that could be a red flag. But I will say, outside of that, you got a lot of great qualities. Like you trying to partner up with somebody, you got to drive to become a better person in life. You've
Yeah,
done
yeah.
self-assessment and the things you want to do. So I think like if you found a woman now, you won't be the same man that you are now 5 years from now.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
which
sure.
is a good thing. Like
Yeah, yeah.
life is all about growth. I feel like that's see the lie they tell you in high school is you go to high school, you go to college, you get married, and then that's it. And that is why a lot of people are miserable because they don't tell you that happiness is to constantly keep growing and constantly keep evolving. So there's many people right now that are just they're in a rut and they're not happy because they stop evolving. You're supposed to evolve until you die. So what I like about you is you have you just want more out of life, and you're working to get more out of life. So I respect that.
Kendra, anybody could come up there and tell you anything. I done seen people come up there and sell you a dream, telling you how they're aspiring to be an actress or a singer or a model or whatever, and you don't go telling them that they are good people and you like that they're striving to be their best. I just feel like you just putting on a show. This guy, he came up here saying that he works in real estate. It's not given that. It's not given that he's intentionally working on healing. I feel like people could put the mask on at any time. And I feel like, why not do it on your single live while you're trying to, where you're looking for a suitor, you're looking for someone to date, you're gonna put on your best foot, right? You're gonna, make things seem like they're sweet. So I feel like out of all these people that came up on your platform, Kendra, you're sourcing it up, and is really not giving that, because like I said, I'm a good judge of character, and the things he's saying, I'm not saying that. I feel like deep down, I feel like he's a good dude. Off the basic, off the foundation, he's a good dude. But I feel like, is he doing all the things that he's saying he is talking about to Kendra, as far as like him pushing, wanting to get this done, wanting to get that? I do not think so. I don't. And I'll just sum it up. That's my opinion. I feel like he's just chitter chatting. I feel like he's the type that look like he like females that like him. I don't feel like he have a preference. He seemed like he just date females that if he hit her up and she like him, he just go with the flow. I feel like he's still in the same mental state that he was with his 5-year-old child's mother, his ex-wife. He's still in that same mental state. I don't feel like, yes, some people choose to be stagnant. And I feel like when you said that, Kendra, he's one of them people that choose to be still stagnant, because we live a life of free will. So it's our choice if we want to grow, evolve, be intentional about the mistakes we made, even pay attention to the mistakes we made, so we could live and we could grow from them. And elevate ourselves intentionally. Like, this is what I did. This is where I messed up at. This is where I want to grow. This is how I'm going to move different this time. And I don't think that he's on that path. I just think he know what to say to make it sound good. So Kendra, you believe that, but I don't.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I respect that. So let's do it. Now you better be on a Kendra G singles dating.
Oh no, for sure.
Okay,
sure.
I just said all this good shit about you. Okay. What's your name on the
app? Shot.
City E. Here we go.
Yes.
And you know what? I apologize. I think I saw you in the back room and I didn't get you. Okay,
no, I'm cool.
Emmanuel Hampton, realtor. I'm gonna need the lies. It's the lies for me. You telling me you're a realtor and you don't have money to fix your teeth the way you want to. A realtor is not walking around looking how you're looking. I'm sorry, it's lies for me. And I see straight through it. Why are you taking, number one, what are you wearing in that picture? No, people is not perfect, but where the hell did you even find that hat at? It's like he's trying to have a style, but it's not hitting. The jacket with that hat, where the hell are you going? And why you look like you got a fake picture of Paris in the back? She just showed multiple pictures. He has multiple pictures with one outfit on. I'm over it.
You made it on YouTube. Okay.
No, I actually want to be on the app. I believe that I don't want to be like famous. I just want to like be in the dating app because I want to find, I want to find.
What are you talking about? You are on the dating app. So What are you talking about being famous? And look, right under realtor, 38 years old. What do you see, you guys? It says down for whatever. Does that sound like a guy that's intentional, looking to be with a woman, looking to grow and elevate and this, that, and the third? No. He hit the nail right on the head. Look at the bio. I'm searching for a potential snack. Something something. I'm not sure what it says. I'm I'm a picky eater. He sounds like one of them nasty men looking for sex online, just looking to hit it and quit it. And he's given that. He's given everything I said, he's given. I'm a great judge of character. You could get up there, you could talk the rah-rah and make it sound good, but that's not gonna fool me. He's not up here, Kendra, doing all the things you said. You seem like an upstand. You just happy that you got a man on your dating app. That's all it's about. It's always about a bag for Kendra. That's all she cares about. She does not care about the fact that the things he's saying. Kendra, remember, she's dyslexic. Remember, she calls herself a journalist. But when people start running down, their name, where they're from, she cannot remember it. Even if they just said it, she cannot remember it. So she just be talking a hot one. But like I said, just like Kendra be doing it for the vine, so does some of the people that come up here. I don't feel like he's one of them people that's genuine and that he broke off the marriage 5 years ago. I think him and his ex-wife wanted to experience what it was like to be married before thinking it through. And when I don't know why people think kids make life better. And I'm not saying kids is not blessing. Kids are blessings when you are financially fit to have them. You understand? You could make your life hard with a child, or you could make your life beautiful with the child. Or it's all about perspective, right? But the fact that y'all just rushed into marriage, rushed and got married after, she had a baby or whatever, it just screams like y'all were just moving fast, moving impulsively, and just young people just, doing whatever, however. And till this day, he's still like that, have not grown. He has not evolved, Kendra. He's still the same way. Snack. He's looking for a potential snack, and he's down for whatever. He literally is down for whatever. Whatever you're given, he's down for.
On a girl, I don't want to be like just. I don't want to get this chance to get interviewed by you just to be like, what you call it, like viral. I just want to, somebody to be like, oh, let's go on some dates, see what happens.
Well, let me tell you, I think you're going to do well. I'm going to make you a highlight for sure. Emmanuel Hampton, and you, and then I had another guy, Will. And that's why people say people refer to me at times as a relationship expert. I do not claim that title. What I do claim is I'm a data analyst, and I could tell you about relationships and single people because I'm a journalist first, and I've been interviewing single people for 5 years.
Kendra, mention that you're single yourself. Oh, you forgot that part. You're single too.
So I say all that to say, you are the type of guy, if a woman wants to be serious, she should date. Because I know it to be true. There are plenty of men like you who are like, nah, I just want to lock in and I want to build and let's have a good time. And I think sometimes, ladies, you give the wrong men the attention and now you think all guys are bad. No, stop giving guys who don't want to lock in with you your attention, because there's guys like Emmanuel, and then we had Will tonight on Instagram. They really want a person.
Kendra, did you not see what he put on the app? He's down for whatever, and he's looking for a snack to eat. and he's not a picky eater. He's looking to smash. She is a whole joke out here. She's a joke. Look at his face. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. I don't know. It's kind of like, did she hire him to come up there? So, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. We're going to move right ahead.
I think because you want to be monogamous with one woman?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. I wouldn't even dip a pinky toe in nothing like more than one woman. I wouldn't.
Now it's making me want to rewind this back to where it said he's down for whatever and he's looking for a snack. He's not a picky eater. From what I know, men that are intentional, they put it in bold letters. Do not come up here playing games. Do not come up here, I'm not looking for nobody gay. I'm not looking for no women looking for money. I'm looking for a relationship. Please do not hit me up if you're not serious. For the most part, men are they know what they want, right? And when they do want something, they're very like adamant. They go straight at it, right? Stuff like being on a dating website. The men that are looking to be in relationships, they serious about it, and they put it in bold letters and they reiterate it, and you could just feel it spewing through their profile, like, because they're so adamant about wanting a relationship. He just had I'm saying this like he just had "I'm down for whatever." That was on top of his bio. Then he said something about he's looking for a snack and he's not a picky eater. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
No,
like
I'm not freaked out like that.
no, men with vision, men with goals. I always say those are my favorite people that are, because you order your steps. When you have a goal, like I've always had a 5-year plan. So everything, like right now, everything I do is really working for 50. I'm 46, but it's really about 50, the things that I do now. And it helps you order your steps because you're trying to get to a certain place. So I think you're a good catch. I think the 5-year-old child, let's see, if you was a woman.
Oh, yeah. Well, something about I have my son I have full custody, so she would have
that
to
means you
like
gotta want to be a stepmama.
Yeah.
So those could be some. But if a woman already has a kid, that could be
Oh,
a
yeah,
great.
yeah. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
No, here he is. So it's Shy City E. So CHICITYE. CHICIT.
Kendra, you date him respectfully. You date him. We don't want him. We give him back.
Goes dating app. Ladies, you can shoot your shot and send them a message, or scroll down and push the heart or the star. You're based in Arizona, so if a woman doesn't live there, would she have to move there?
Or Chicago. I'm always gonna go back home, so yeah, I wouldn't mind. Trying to get my license out of Illinois, also, so I could be like a dual agent and go back both places and do real estate. So yeah, either Chicago or here in Phoenix.
Well, listen, I think you're dope. So keep me posted how this goes.
Thank you, and
Okay.
God bless too. Order your steps. Order my steps. I'm gonna remember
God
that.
bless and steps. So you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. I'm gonna get an update from you. I'm quite sure I'll get one.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Anywho, that is it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as you know, I will be back on my next video. Bye.